Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Hanson here. So today we are going to work on our math. So we are going to need our My Math book. We are going to need a pencil, and we're going to need a crayon, colored pencil, marker, whatever you want. Probably a crayon or colored pencil will work the best for what we're doing. And we are going to turn to page 545. So 545 looks like this. And then we have 545, 546, 547, 548. I kind of like these. This is we're going to do problem solving. And I think this is kind of fun because it's kind of like picture searches, like we're looking for what does not belong. Remember yesterday we talked about alike and different. So things that are the same or things that are not the same at all. So with what we're working today with what doesn't belong. So Mrs. Hanson's going to show you an example. So I have a yellow sheep. See if I can balance. A green cow and a green pig. Now, are these all animals? They are. Are they all like the same kind of animals? Like if you were to go to the farm, would you more than likely find a sheep, a pig, and a cow? Yes. So these are all farm animals. Now what if I had a quarter in there with them? So I have a pig, a cow, a sheep, and a quarter. If I were to say, which one does not belong, what would you guys say? This quarter does not belong because this quarter goes into a different category. This would be like money, right? This isn't a farm animal. So even though my farm animals are different and they're different colors, they all go into one category, which was the farm animals. But my quarter does not fit into farm animals. Same thing Mrs. Hanson's just using with what she has here. Would my glue stick go there? Is my glue stick a farm animal? No. So my glue stick wouldn't belong. But what if I would want to add a little goat? Would this not belong, or would this belong in my group? The little goat would belong in my group because the goat is a farm animal too, right? So I would have my farm animals in my belong pile, and my quarter and my glue stick do not belong. So that's kind of like what we're doing today with our paper. So we are going to start, Mrs. Hanson always tries to poke herself in the face, on 545. So we have a picture up top right here. And it looks like there might be like in the Arctic or something. They're in a cold area. So at the bottom it says, look at the objects below the picture. Color the objects that do not belong outside in the cold. So that's what we are doing. We are looking at all of these objects that are up here. They're down here for us to color. So we color them down here if they do not belong. So let's look. So it looks like we have some flip-flops. Do you guys think flip-flops belong outside in the cold? I don't normally wear flip-flops outside in the cold. One of the reasons, if it's snowing, I'll get my feet all snowy, and then my feet will get all freezing cold. So let's, if you have a crayon or colored pencil, let's color in. Oh, Mrs. Hanson's colored pencil already broke. Let's color in those flip-flops, because flip-flops do not belong. You can use whatever color you want. Mrs. Hanson just used a blue, and I didn't color it in that dark. Color in your flip-flops. What else needs to be colored in? What about a winter hat? Does a winter hat belong outside in the cold? If it does, do not color it. If it does not, color it. What about a bathing suit? If you think that doesn't belong, color it in. What about an elephant? Do elephants live outside in the cold? If they do not, color it in. If they do, leave it alone. What about Mrs. Hanson's favorite buddy, a penguin? Do penguins belong outside in the cold? If they do, do not color it. If you think they do not belong, then color it in. Same thing over here. Ice skates. Do you use ice skates out in the cold? If you do, leave it alone. If it does not belong, color it in. Same thing with the bed. If the bed does not belong, color it in. If you think it does, just leave it alone. And you can color it any color, any of these. So there's some that will be colored in and some that will not be colored in. So once you're done with that, let's turn it around to the back. So same thing. Look at the objects below. Color the pictures that do not belong in the yard, and then explain your answer. So if you want to talk to your mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, whoever is there with you, explain why those things don't belong. So in our picture, you're just coloring the ones that do not belong in your yard. So we have a hose, a refrigerator, a TV, a lawnmower, a sink, and a bed. So just color in the ones that do not belong in your front yard. Okay? So when you're done with that one, you're going to move on to this next paper. I kind of like these. These are fun. We are going to look and see, look at the objects below, color the objects that do not belong on the beach. So looking at our picture, what does not belong on the beach? We have an oven, we have a coat, we have a towel, we have a couch, we have a snowman, and we have a pail and shovel. So color the ones that do not belong on the beach. Make sure you guys are using nice, neat, almost first grade coloring. We're not just scribbling. You guys are taking your time and coloring nice and neat. All right, and then we're going to turn it to the back. Look at the objects below. Color the objects that are not classroom supplies. So what is not classroom supplies? That's what you're going to color in. This is like a strobe light. It's going to flash colorful lights like that you would have at like a party. Is that classroom supplies? So remember, color the ones that do not belong. A book, a crayon, car, a flashlight, a lamp, and scissors. So color the ones that are not classroom supplies. So we're putting them all in categories. All right, you guys got it? So I can't wait to see your guys' problem solving skills, to see if you guys can figure out what does not belong in the pictures. Make sure you guys are using your nice, neat handwriting. And we are going to do something fun tomorrow, and in math as well. And tomorrow is Earth Day, so I have some fun Earth Day activities for us to do tomorrow as well. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.